so
We're
mad.
recording.
It's like PlayStation.
No.
We're live.
So mad.
What up? We're back.
I love that movie so much.
Welcome back. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
No, I know Edie.
I'm trying to remember where we were.
So we were
about
to go see Mr.
Discussing the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer.
Yes.
I think that at least the people who've met him and no one else should go, or the people who know him, because I don't want to have anyone more than he needs to have around him. He has all that he controls around him, and that's it.
We can bring him here.
What is Kagan
I mean,
or Merrick's opinion on that?
We could bring him here.
We should not do that.
Wow,
Well,
he's finding
okay.
one of the places. He's cool with it.
The Tinkerer.
He's done it before.
We just have no way
He
of
does
knowing.
it fully armed.
We have no way of knowing exactly
fine,
what
we'll
he
know
is.
he's
I mean,
armed.
I
He's-
can
he's
scry
now
on
armed.
him.
Merrick is. Oh, hey. You'll be okay.
I'm fully armed.
Um,
I could kill about 50% of people in this room.
I have.
No, you couldn't.
Couldn't kill Merrick.
I
couldn't
have
kill
spoken with.
Probably not Tess.
Definitely not Sven.
Not Spin. I mean, Spin. I can kill everyone else.
The Tinkerer is really. Eccentric, I think the term is. He doesn't generally like to talk about things that happened during that time.
Yeah.
But if it's to save the world, I think he'll understand.
We hope.
He died in that war. Sort of.
Well, he saved himself, but he died.
Right. That's when he became a hermit.
I had a chat with the dude about
Became the,
becoming a ribbit.
Became the artifice.
Ribbit,
and-
that's the way to go.
Yeah. Kitty cat.
Yep.
Where's your cat's hanging out right there? You just put her right there on her.
She does.
She wants you to pet her like
Yeah.
mad. That's why she's sitting there patiently waiting. Is her tongue out? No.
Maybe.
That's super
Blep.
cute. Anyway.
Rip him a watch.
It's going to be very, very difficult to get him to talk about this.
Okay.
Unfortunately, your exceedingly persuasive guy,
It's not here
Isaac
anymore.
Schmidt,
And our other exceedingly persuasive guy.
Yeah.
One like, one prayer.
not
Hey,
is not
Horizon Schmidt.
the exceedingly persuasive guy in the other group is, I don't know where, but exceedingly persuasive. My sorcerer.
Oh, Leas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing at this point because
He's persuasive.
you guys aren't there yet.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Tinkerer can make me a robot bear.
Of course
Can
he
make
could.
you a robot bear,
Yes.
as in like separate from yourself, or turn you into a robot.
It'll turn me into a robot bear.
Potentially.
Like a Warforged.
Probably. But that's not really. That would probably take some time that we don't have, unfortunately.
Listen, I joined this adventurers guild to get money.
Look,
And if I'm killing stuff and not getting money, I don't know why I'm here.
I agree that we should discuss this with the Tinkerer. The format in which that takes is really up to you guys.
Okay, so I think a small group of us should try to talk to him.
You could also,
And Merrick, could you be the divination wizard to cast the scrying with him?
I
The
can
ritual.
try, yeah. Let me. He pulls out something that you've seen used in like enchanting. It's like
Yeah.
the tech pen. and he like in the air in front of him, he writes a little rune.
Yeah.
And he says out loud, Tinkerer, we would like to discuss the bio-drain gun with you. Can we bring you to Sartek City?
Or should we come to you?
Or should we come to you? I'm sure that's less than 25 words. And it goes out.
Yeah.
He gets a response back.
You have mail.
Yeah.
No, or just a different colored list shows up right
He
above.
gets a response back. And he says,
This guy.
the Tinkerer is not keen on that. You have done a lot of work for him.
But he's done a lot of work for us.
He's done a lot of work for you as well. Kind of mutual assistance type situation. I don't know that you'll be able to persuade him of this.
Is there anything we can give him that might make him particularly happy?
Well, that is certainly possible. Yes.
Box.
Did you?
Box.
Here's the box.
He's on camera. It's cool.
If it fits us up.
Hi, Graydon.
Do you want to go speak with him now? We can.
We should
Please get out of
do
the
it
box.
now and get out of his way.
Yeah.
I think that this will be our fastest and best route. I think. Is,
Yeah.
So he kind of gets
Literally, leaving from Tinker, we're probably
He
going to go
says-
to where it is.
He says, "You all stay here," and not talking to you guys because you're going with him. To everyone else, he says, "Enjoy the meal, and we will be back in
That ale better be drunk when I get back.
I don't know how long this will take, but it shouldn't be too long." And he casts gate,
And we walk away.
and you walk through.
We walk into his shop.
You walk into the Tinkerer's dwelling, where once before there was a great big mech that he was working on. It's kind of an empty space, and you can see. Would you stop it? Rude.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
I just saw him go like this.
Stop it, you little crazy kitty.
It's weird that we have two cats on camera.
You see where instead of that, there is now a large number of what look like shells, like
Rounds?
not rounds,
Yeah,
like
okay.
shells of artifices that he's
Okay.
building. He's like building a bunch of units.
You know, the Uncanny Valley does not do these very well. They don't look like people. They look wrong.
They look like crabs, but they walk like people.
Crab people. Crab people.
And he's actually working on one when the gate happens and you all step out. He's like,
Damn it.
it sounds weird hearing like his like robotic sigh.
Yeah.
Um,
Little steam valve that just goes
I
off basically.
told Merrick that I do not wish to speak about this. Why are you all here?
Because now he wants
And
to
he
talk
keeps
to
on
you.
working. Really? And
And I kind of elbow Sven.
Do the no
Sven,
face.
do the nose.
Do the face.
Hey, Sven.
do the face. Sven.
Do the truffle shuffle.
Sven changes to his deific shape, his form. Tinkerer
Slowly turns around dramatically.
turns and is. He doesn't have like a
Any expression.
face. It's just like a solid
Crystal?
plate that has a rune etched on it.
No, sweet.
You can kind of flares a little bit. And he says, "Oh,
We weren't lying. He really does.
This is serious.
okay."
Super serious.
Can he convince you to talk about that? We need to find it, and we'll get out of your way.
Aye.
I just need...
It's the worst, most terrible thing I've ever made.
And we need to take it from some terrible people.
The dragon cultists have it.
So, let us part as soon as possible, but we need to do a little divination.
Okay.
You're the,
Divination.
you're the only one in this room who's ever seen the bloody gun. I can't scry on it if I've not seen it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I can legend lore the crap out of something, but it doesn't let me see the damn thing.
Well, he moves to the back of this enormous open space where there's a series of tables and pulls out a scroll tube that looks like it hasn't been touched in like
Ever.
1,000 years. I mean, it has
A solid quarter inch
it has
of dust.
solid dust all over it. He kind of wipes it off. It's very caked on there.
Yeah.
Can't you press the digit something that off of there?
I have the blueprints for it.
Is there like an artist's rendering in there?
Yes. Yeah, it does show what the final product looks like.
See how scrying works.
And when he unfurls, he pops the cap of the scroll tube off and pulls out this parchment that is like super dry. It's cracking around the edges, but has kept up fairly well because of the tube.
So, let me go ahead and use...
And he kind of moves some stuff off of his table.
Yeah.
And
Shit.
He rolls it out, and with considerable trepidation,
Scrying doesn't work on
because
objects.
the plans are so complex.
The worst idea.
The only one that has the slightest idea of how it might work is Evander.
Oh, of course.
You got a little clue.
Because of the gunsmithing
But
aspect that you have. But it also involves a lot
He knows right where that camera is.
of heavy enchanting.
The one in front of me.
yeah.
And a lot of things that you don't know how to do. And in the corner of this massive document is what it looks like in its completed state.
Yep.
It looks, for the sake of simplicity, it looks very much like the Bioforce gun from the Doom, from Doom, like the new Doom.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. I like it a lot. Oh, Melanie's watching.
Hi, Melanie.
Hola. Mi amo Roberto. ¿Cómo estás?
Sorry.
What?
What did you find out about the scrying?
Scrying can't be used on objects.
Well, it's a sentient,
Just on creatures.
legendary object.
It's not a creature. It's an object.
Like, technically, could I even scry on
can
a
see
tinker
here
if I
if
wanted to? Because he's not
creature.
technically a creature anymore.
Yeah. I would say that you could still.
Let's say.
Because he's.
I don't think anyone else could scry on this thing, but I think
Well,
he could.
It's different, I
Yeah.
think, because he was a creature. He kind of technically
Yeah.
still is.
But yeah, I can't scry on the fucking gun.
Okay.
But I can do locate object, except I'm not actually familiar with it unless I read these blueprints. This should be fun.
You can. Well, you can see what it looks like based on the blueprint. It certainly would take you a long time to decipher how to build it.
I mean, I feel like you could scry based on the way it's written in there.
Well, scrying requires an opposed roll, is the thing.
You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how we know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it.
Is there like a locate item spell?
Yeah, there's locate object. We have to be within 1,000 feet.
Yeah, that's not
Well, okay, look at object. It depends on your proximity to it. If you're not within 1,000 feet, it gives you the general direction that it's in. If it's on a different plane, it tells you what plane it's on, or that it's on a different plane. I don't know if it tells you specifically.
Well, no, you can only sense the direction of it if it's within 1,000 feet of you. Beyond 1,000 feet, it doesn't work at all.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind then. Okay.
I have a really dumb idea. I was gonna save this for helping out Sartek City, but fuck it. I can once per every 7 days, I can get some divine intervention without a roll now, because I'm 20th level.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't know how to word this, because I'm really terrible with wording. At least this can't go batshit crazy like a witch can.
Yeah.
Alright. That's
Okay.
the only thing I can think of that might be able to help
So
you.
that was kind of a bust. I didn't even consider that you can't scry on objects.
I probably
I
should have
thought you
checked
might be
that
able
before
to,
we
but-
came here.
Well then,
Tinkerer, do you have any way to sense the creations that you've made? Like, do you know where they are at all times? Is there something that I don't know, Technos bounded to it?
there's not really a way to create. There's not really a way to specifically sense it without detect magic, and detect magic is a very limited spell in terms of its range.
I'm gonna pick up my hammer
yeah.
since I've reattuned to it. I dropped the rod, totally might for the moment. And I'm gonna ask it. Do you know how to sense out your fellow Doomslayer weapons?
Do you want to retcon go into the Tinkerer? Or you want to just leave that in there?
No, he's still there.
Okay.
It's an RP mistake. Deal with it in RP.
Okay. I just wanted to ask. So...
No. There's not a way to. I mean, we can. I can sense out to 120 feet or so,
That's helpful.
but I know.
Who's got those papers on the Doomslayer weapons? Now that I have one again, I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, part of the power of the Doomslayer weapons is them being incredibly difficult to find. I guess us being incredibly difficult to find. So, not really an option there. I think, says your hammer. I think the only thing we can do, because we don't know who has it, is to pick one and go deal with it. Pick a dragon. Go deal with it.
Alright, so you
There's
should ask.
that option.
You should ask your goddess which dragon should we go to first.
Well, I mean, that's just a commune spell. I'm going for full-on intervention here.
Okay, well.
I mean, this is pulling out the big guns.
Yeah, we'll ask her then.
Who has the gun?
Yeah.
And who can
Where's the gun? Which dragon will it be attacking?
Well, okay. A couple of things to bear in mind.
Yeah.
There.
It's not a question I'm asking. I'm
your god, as with the other gods, only Abin is technically all-knowing. The gods that like in the pantheon do have incredible power, but certain things are
limited.
Yeah.
That's like.
So you have to kind of just gotta figure something out.
See, what my original plan with Divine Intervention was to was to pray to Arusha to fix Sartek City, and just done. Would have been it would have been the nicest thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Engender some goodwill, but I mean, there's not much I can really do with Divine Intervention in this situation.
That's true.
Because unless they're actively assaulting the Earth, she wouldn't know what to do with it.
Right.
Back pocket. Just back pocket that.
Indeed.
I believe I can use commune.
He, Tinkerer, says, okay, I'm gonna put this away.
You do that.
He puts it back in the scroll tube, closes it up, puts it back in the dusty old chest. Is there anything else you wanted to
Nope,
talk
we should
to me
go.
about?
No? Sven?
Okay. Well, Tinkerer, thank you for your time.
I show him the rocket launcher. I'm like, oh, got this too. Woo!
As you're walking out the door.
Bye!
Nice.
Make things go boom boom.
He's just gonna make notes in his task notebook.
Launcher.
Yeah, you see the little notepad up above his head to the corner, pen just start
Sven.
flying across the paper.
Then Cascade again, because he can do that.
Yeah.
And you're back in the tavern. You've only been gone like maybe
A few minutes, tops.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that plan didn't work out. Yeah.
We really
Wasn't
didn't
sure
think
that
that.
it would.
We really didn't think that through.
Merrick,
For a lot of
Merrick
high
kinda
powerful
nods,
people, surprised no one caught that.
Thanks, medic.
Well, you never know. I mean, they are sentient items. I wasn't sure if that would be feasible.
True.
Uh,
So we know where it's at,
I mean,
right? We don't know where it's at all. Like, even where it's... Well, where would there be
The only
a
thing that you
surplus
know.
of dragons?
The only thing that you know the locations of the last of the remaining ascendant dragons.
Okay.
The ascendant chromatic dragons. You know that the cultists have the gun and the axe, both relatively crucial to their quest, their plot to create
Tiamat.
So we really will have one shot at this. Because they're going to kill all of them except for one, and that's the one we're going to be at.
Well, no, they're gonna kill all of them and stitch the heads onto one of their bodies.
Right, but if they have not killed all of the dragons, maybe we should go to the areas where the dragons are.
We need to kill one of the dragons and take its head.
Now, you have a couple of
Right, kill it.
routes, because they've been talking about this while you've been gone.
Good.
We're terrible at planning.
Yeah. Tell us what to do and we'll do it.
Kagan speaks up. So, we have a couple of options here. None of it is particularly promising, and all of it is dangerous. with the Ascended Chromatic Dragons awakening, they're going to begin gathering their own forces to expand their domains and gather coin and all of that things that Chromatic Dragons enjoy doing. We could go to different dragons.
Split the party.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
then
it.
we should
Right.
just do a quick scry session to understand how many followers each dragon has right now.
Okay. We know the names.
Do we know, like, physically where and the name of anyone other than the dragon at these places?
No.
Okay.
We know one.
Who's that?
Nagrie.
Alright, let's scry on Nagrie real
You
quick.
do know
Let's scry on
Nagrie.
Nagrie real quick.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and cast
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Huh?
That's a good idea.
Can you do that projection thing that Boneface did?
that. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who's going to be casting?
Me or can Merrick cast it? Is that cool?
Merrick
has met Nagrie.
Merrick has met Nagrie.
He gave him a fucking coin. He was like, alright, here is a phone coin. Or a sending coin.
His coin.
And he was so pumped about that. Understandably so. But
Okay. Merrick kind of focuses and what kind of roll is that?
For scrying,
It's a
it's
wisdom
wisdom saving
saving.
throw for Nagrie.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Merrick's DC is like stupidly high.
Yeah,
And
but
Nagrie-
Nagrie's a wisdom based caster.
yeah, if he's a druid now, he's wisdom based.
Alright,
So
cool.
it is actually
It's
decent.
it's feasible for him to succeed,
Yeah. It's decent.
depending on what Merrick's DC
But
is.
Merrick's DC is pretty high.
Is there like a base DC for that spell, and then
It's
it like
8.
increases based on
No,
What are
it's
the
just
or
modifiers?
10 plus
oh yeah, that's the thing.
modifier.
Hold on,
their
It's-
modifiers?
it's a plus or minus system. Hold on, I've got it pulled up right here.
Is it like a
Knowledge save modifier. If you are familiar with the target,
Alright, so I should scry.
Hold on. well, Merrick's familiar with them too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily.
So the save modifier is -5 if you're familiar with it.
So they get a -5 to their save. And if
Or
we,
increase the DC by 5.
it pretty much increases his spell save DC.
And if they have a likeness
Oh,
or
damn.
picture, that's -2. Possession or environment.
Do we still have?
No, we don't have anything from them.
Do we have anything? Hold on.
No.
Who's the best artist in the party? I would actually no. I would say Evander.
I mean,
You got to do blueprints, right?
Evander probably is the best artist.
yep.
Can you draw a quick picture of Nagrie?
Let me tell you if I can.
Hold on. Wait.
The dexterity
Before you
check
do
with
this.
proficiency.
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast something on you.
Alright.
Enhance ability,
Kitty cam. Sorry.
I was just
guys.
gonna do
Kitty
guidance,
cam.
but enhanceability works.
Sorry.
advantage is just as good as the.
I'm
the-
casting enhanceability on you. You have advantage on this roll.
Good.
All right, so give me dexterity plus proficiency
With
and
advantages.
Roll the d20.
Oh, also, this goes back to a question I had before. I took the feat that Rob picked before that gives you a
+1 to any
a
ability.
saving. It gives you a proficiency in a certain thing.
Resilience.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm already at 20 dexterity. Can I use the enhance for that and then use the ability point on something else?
So it's not a saving throw; it's a check.
Well, I was wondering about that too because I was
Oh, no,
wondering
you
that
increase your
'cause then I
ability
can
score.
yeah.
But you can't increase your ability score above 20.
Right. So I would not be able to use it on that at all. Okay. This is
Anyway,
fine
So
now. it's 6 plus my proficiency, which is 6 anyways.
so 12
So
plus your
you
roll.
add 12. You roll at advantage for me.
Okay. 7,
So 19.
19, 19.
19's the best one.
The best
Okay.
one.
That's still good. You draw a pretty decent likeness of Nagrie.
Just the head, like, and then I just
Yeah.
drew the end of him, like, and then he had like a body,
So
and it's like
that's
sick
another
Oh,
fingers.
and there's a little bubble coming off. I could talk to Dragon.
I was about to say that.
He says this all the time, so, yeah.
That's very funny.
So wait, with a
The spell
likeness...
says -2 to the DC on that as well.
So yeah, it's plus...
-2 if you only have a drawing.
Well, no,
It's-
with scrying, if you have a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like, you increase the DC by 10. Like
Right.
they get a -10.
You don't have any Nagrie parts, I'm
So
fairly certain.
it's another -2.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I do. That's one thing we did.
Anyway, likeness or picture means
So
save
it's-
modifier is -2. Or the
So
DC
they-
increased by 2.
So he gets a -7 now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Send
Do
the
it.
cats.
I'm gonna do it. Motherfuckers in the
And it's Merrick's DC, yes!
Well, ooh. You want to look at this real quick?
You rolled 3 times.
Here,
though.
you won't sit on my lap.
Well, it was under there. I can see.
Come on, Graydon. Come on, bro.
Nat 20s don't automatically succeed on saving throws.
I realize that.
But
He is also a.
high level
He
druid
is
at this
he's
point.
like an avatar of Tiamat,
So,
True.
+6,
so to
+6.
speak.
He has a 12, like a 14 modifier. 20 means 14 minus 7 is
So
27 or 26.
So it's 13 plus
he has
his normal
27
modifier.
or 26.
13 plus his normal modifier.
Okay.
Because he had -7 to begin with.
I will say that he, even with a natural 20, with the modifiers associated,
Because of the drawing.
because of the drawing and because of the knowledge of Nagrie, you are able to successfully scry on Nagrie. And you see that he is standing on what looks like an immense plateau of stone. It's flat.
There's only one place like that.
You can see that they have begun constructing a very large arcane glyph. They've been working on it what looks like for a little while now. You can also see within the glyph is the head and neck of Saskosa and the head and neck of Pumag the White.
Oh shit, they already got another one.
Go ahead and check them off the list.
Let's just gotta wait a couple days till they get the rest of them except for one. And then we meet them at the last one.
Nagrie is giving commands with considerable, almost desperate fervor. And there's a lot of people.
So he's being a whiny little bitch.
You do this.
Well, he's a commander.
Yeah.
You
You've got a
said
lot to
desperate
do.
though.
Well, because time is becoming very
Short.
short. Time is of the essence.
I mean, is there a specific time limit that they have to
Yeah, before we do it.
Tiamat in?
Before we kill them.
I suppose.
That's what their time limit is.
You have now, everyone. Give me history.
Oh, I'm wonderful at this.
I
This is
believe
my
it's
best.
history.
Dude, I'm actually.
Is this
really-
regarding
Got a two.
stones?
Huh?
Does this have anything to do with stones?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
seriously?
I don't
Yeah.
know what I did
Okay,
last
I get
week.
advantage. I'm a dwarf. No, that's actually not terrible.
22.
Not that good.
Hmm.
18.
18. Okay.
Considering I only get a +1
I
modifier.
need a roll for these
Really?
people.
Huh?
I got a +11.
Yeah, I'm not a wizard.
I got a 2.
yeah.
I get a +13 to medicine though, so shut
Oh
it.
yeah.
Roll for
Well, I thought
talent
you
as
were
well.
Tell
being
it?
serious, but
I
you're
got
sarcastic.
plus 15 to athletics because athletics is really important. We use that all the time.
I don't know what her modifier is, but she got a natural 17.
Not.
History check on
Oh, can somebody roll for Evander?
Does it matter? He's not good at history. You got 2.
You got 2.
Yeah.
History
You
check?
got 3, and then +1.
Yeah, +1. Anyway.
None of the
Oh, wait.
surroundings are. What did she roll?
She rolled a 17, natural. I don't know what her motto is.
Okay.
Who?
22, I don't recognize
Tell me.
anything.
My bride to be.
Okay.
The bitch with the beard?
Yeah. Sai got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
It's a soft one.
intimately familiar. None of you recognize where this is.
Alright, well,
It seems like the stone plateau just is like it ends after
Yeah.
so long, and there's like nothing but sky visible.
yeah.
Do we have to know where people are at to gate to them?
Ooh, yeah.
Technically, actually.
Anyway.
Wait, that's a good
Or
question.
can we just gate to someone?
No, we can
Is a good
pull.
question.
We can pull Nagrie here. We can pull Nagrie here. That's an
Technically.
interesting idea.
Yes, it is.
Cleric.
Why haven't we
Hold
done
on.
this before? Why are we waiting to
We
stab
have
us
done
all
this
back
before.
towards us?
It was just a friend that we were bringing.
Well, why have we pulled Nagrie towards us so we can kill the shit out of him?
Why haven't we?
You must also
Alright.
understand that Nagrie has legendary resistances.
Oh,
Yeah.
that son of a bitch. He's not a legendary creature.
He doesn't
Get
get,
him
a
outta here.
save.
If I don't have legendary resistances, he shouldn't have legendary resistances.
Hold on. Nagrie doesn't get a save
Why?
because Gate doesn't give you one. It's a 9th level spell. It just happens.
There's no
There's
save.
no save.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's how we pulled someone else here.
We pulled a Baylor here.
That's
Oh,
who it
Baylor.
was. It was a
You
Baylor.
did. That's right.
And they actually did the same thing on Critical Role with a was it a Baylor or was it?
All right, we got to end the episode.
Are we way over?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Later.